From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Cassie Heiter.
Well, it's been really warm, it's been really dry, and today it's also really windy. So our storm trackers are out, but today we are not tracking storms, we are tracking fires, and that's where we're going to see Val and Amy Castor. They're near Morrison. They've got a big fire out there. Val, I can see that fire in your shot. Go ahead and give us an update.
Okay, so Cassie, I'm going to give you a location, and this is going to be Highway 64, about 1 mile east of Highway 177. So this thing started right on Highway 64, and it's moved north already almost a half a mile. You're looking at the head of the fire right there. We're looking straight north. It has got into a wooded area, into a bunch of cedars. So this fire went up very, very fast, and it's getting very big very quickly. So we'll keep an eye on it, Cassie. Back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Val and Amy. And I know Jim Gardner, he's headed that way as well. So we're going to be tracking, unfortunately, it looks like fires for probably at least the next couple of days because this wind, it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. And as far as rain is concerned, well, those chances aren't looking great for us either. Let's go ahead and go back to Links 1. I'm going to show you where we're talking about again. So Val and Amy, they live near Stillwater. OK, so this fire is actually kind of close to where they live. So it didn't take them long to get there. And that is the only hot spot that I'm seeing. But it's also really big. And it's been starting to spread very rapidly as well. And that's going to be an issue because we've got that south wind today. We could easily see wind gusts as high as around 25, 30, even possibly 40 miles an hour in western Oklahoma later today. So the fire threat will be high from western all the way into central Oklahoma. The fire threat does lessen the farther east you go, but it is still very much there. The drought monitor, it comes out every Thursday, and so far we're not doing very well anywhere. Now, the far northwest part of the state, they ended up getting those showers and storms the other day, and that helped them there. But we have an extreme drought in the southwest and the northeast, north central Oklahoma, and southeast Oklahoma. So now we're up to 79% of the state is in some sort of drought. It's been over a month now since we've actually had at least a quarter-inch rain all across the metro, but you can see there's been other spots where it's almost been a few months since we've had that much rain. Not only is it going to be dry, but we're expecting record high temperatures. Today, looking at a high of about 90 degrees. In Oklahoma City, the record's 91. We could easily tie that this afternoon. Now, I think by the time we get into Sunday, temperatures are going to be a little bit warm, but not terribly hot. The record's 86. I'm forecasting a high of 82 degrees, but by Monday, we're going back up into the upper 80s. 87 is what I'm looking at right now, but 89 degrees is the all-time record for that day. And so far, we're already in the mid-80s. It's our Cowboy Museum camera, but our Lucky Star Skycam network, we're at 84 degrees. It's a south wind between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. We're at 87 in Enid, 88 degrees in Kingfisher, 86 right now at Tecumseh, 85 in Ardmore, 86 in Ponca City, and the low 80s right now in Woodward. There's your south wind between about 15 to 30 miles an hour. We're starting to see wind gusts approaching around 35 miles an hour in the north and west, and that's going to continue as we go throughout the afternoon. Eventually, late this evening, here comes the cold front. Behind it, it's still going to be very blustery, but this time the wind's going to be out of the north. So the fire threat will still be high once we get into tomorrow. But now all the smoke, if we do get any fires, it's just going to blow in the opposite direction. So that wind, it's still going to be very gusty, not only today, but tomorrow as well. Finally, this weekend, we do get a little bit of a break from the wind. So the fire threat, not much of a concern. Now, Saturday is looking pretty nice. By Sunday, we start to warm things back up. When are we going to see that next chance of rain and storms? Right now, it looks like it's actually going to happen sometime midweek. Right now, it looks like it would happen before Halloween. So we're looking at October 30th, a good chance of rain and storms. Temperatures cool down. We could actually see highs not make it out of the 60s. And then after that, a little bit of a pattern change with additional chances of rain and storms and temperatures not looking so hot. But today, pretty hot. 92 in Guthrie, 91 in Arcadia, 94 in Kingfisher, 90 degrees in Mustang, 92 in Ponca City, 92 in Lawton, 93 this afternoon in Altus. Overnight tonight, here comes the cold front. Temperatures only drop down into the upper 50s to low 60s, but the low 50s in Woodward, 54 in Alva, and 58 degrees in Stillwater. Now, once a cold front does move through late this evening and overnight tonight, there will be a chance of rain, but for most of us, that chance is going to be very minimal. Oklahoma City, I don't even have the chance here, but there's at least going to be a moderate chance across far northeast Oklahoma. Tomorrow, temperatures will be nicer, but it will still be dry and windy. Saturday, a lot less wind, actually a nice day with temperatures in the mid-70s in the metro, the upper 60s in Woodward. Looking at your 9-day forecast, we are expecting temperatures to be a little bit warm by early next week before our next cold front does arrive. Haley, back to you.